As the supreme commander of the Japanese forces during the Nanjing Massacre, Iwane Matsui was designated as a Class A war criminal bearing inescapable responsibility for his heinous crimes. Starting in 1907, Iwane Matsui was engaged in espionage and intelligence work in China. During his tenure, he was deeply involved in plotting and actively supporting acts of aggression against China. On December 1, 1937, the Japanese Imperial General Headquarters accepted Iwane Matsui's proposal to attack Nanjing and issued a formal order to launch the assault. On the night of December 5, 1937, invading Japanese forces launched a full-scale offensive against the outer defensive lines of Nanjing, marking the beginning of the Battle of Nanjing. On December 13, 1937, Nanjing fell. On December 7th, he issued orders to mop up specific sectors of the city upon the fall of Nanjing. This directive paved the way for the horrific atrocities of the Nanjing Massacre.
And the trial now before us to God shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Be seated. John Magee. I was a missionary of the Episcopal Church at Nanking from 1912 to 1940.
John Magee, an American missionary. The 105 minutes of footage he captured at great personal risk became the most irrefutable evidence in the trial of Iwane Matsui. Recalling the scenes at the time, John Magee said,
"It was unbelievably terrible. The killing began immediately in several ways, often by individual Japanese soldiers or up to 30 soldiers together going about, each one seeming to have the power of life or death. And then soon there was organized killing of great bodies of men, and I passed columns of men being taken out to be killed. These people were being killed by rifle fire and machine gun principally. Also we knew of groups of several hundred being bayoneted to death."
On December 17th, the invading Japanese forces held a formal entry ceremony to mark the occupation of Nanjing. Iwane Matsui entered the city through Zhongshan Gate to review the troops. For 6 agonizing weeks, the city was turned into a living hell. During the Nanjing Massacre, the Japanese army carried out 28 cases of large-scale mass killing, claiming over 190,000 lives, and 858 cases of sporadic slaughter, claiming approximately 150,000 more. In total, the Japanese military massacred over 300,000 people. In May 1946, the International Military Tribunal for the Far East began a trial lasting over 2 years, examining the war crimes of 28 Japanese Class A war criminals, including Iwane Matsui. On November 4, 1948, the International Military Tribunal for the Far East began reading its judgment, which exceeded 1,200 pages. This historic delivery of justice lasted 8 full days. Finally, on November 12th, Iwane Matsui received his sentence, death by hanging. Ironically, this blood-stained executioner is still enshrined in the Yasukuni Shrine, revered as a hero by some. This glorification of evil is a blatant defiance of historical justice.